Hey everyone, I'm Skotti from Skotti RNY. It's my week 169 post-op Roux-en-Y gastric bypass and maintenance update. Hello, welcome everybody. I'm Skotti. This is my weight loss surgery journey and maintenance channel, as I just said a moment ago. Hopefully you guys are doing well. For me, yes, I'm doing very well. I'm so well. How am I? I'm fantastic. Well, yeah, I am. And you know what? I am. Overall, I am. And I'll tell you why I am, but I am. Okay? So I'm 6'2", 48 years old. My highest weight ever recorded was 419 pounds in August of 2014. I had surgery July 7th, 2015 at Humber River Hospital in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. My surgery weight was 340 pounds. My weight loss surgery goal weight was 219 pounds, which I originally reached that goal at week 33. My maintenance goal weight range is 220 to 225 pounds. Last week I came to you, I was 215 pounds, and this week I'm coming to you at 217 pounds. Yeah, for a gain of 2 pounds. Making my loss from surgery of 123 pounds, and a total loss from my highest weight ever recorded of 202 pounds. I am up 2 pounds. Wow. But I'm still fantastic though, I really am. So yeah, whew. Why am I up 2 pounds? Well, because that's what the scale tells me, that's for sure. What do I tell me? What do I tell you? I think part of it is I'm a food addict. I really am a food addict. And I think my addiction, number 4,325 million, and so kind of played overdrive again this past week. So I have this guy. Remember this guy? That's my chocolate, right? You know, okay. Yeah. I'm going to put him aside for a couple of weeks. So I haven't been eating chocolate candy, but I've had chocolate in this peanut butter lava cake. Remember I mentioned that a few weeks ago? I have pictures on Instagram, by the way. On Instagram, if you want to subscribe down below. Yeah, so I've come across that's another darn addiction. The recipe, great recipe and all, and it comes from Matt and Mega from the Keto Connect, but it's a unsweetened baker's chocolate and unsweetened cocoa, and of course you add your artificial sweeteners, but it's still it's that chocolate thing, right? And yeah, and of course sweeteners doesn't matter if it's real sugar or fake sugar or whatever it is, it's still a sweetener, which kind of triggers that whole, hey, I need something, and then that chocolate taste again too, right? So yeah, I've been really hooked on them for the last week, and you know, find myself making them more than I should have. Yeah. So I got to stop those. And I part of me too, though, is it's just that, you know, like that commercial says where, you know, you've gone nose blind. Well, I've gone like taste bud blind, where everything is just there, just the same. Except for when it comes to chocolate and sweet stuff like chocolate. Even if it is the unsweetened baker's chocolate for which you're still adding a sweetener to. Yeah, so I find that part of the problem that I have is that my taste buds are bored. They really are. They're just taste buds blind. Because, you know, it's fruit, it's meat, it's vegetables, but there's nothing there, that craving, right? And everything else, it all tastes delicious, but it's just that craving, that addiction craving. So, on that note, we're going to say goodbye to that one now, too. So, my poor little Lindor chocolate here is going to take a hiatus for a couple of weeks until I can realize that, again, I deserve to put him up when I'm not so hooked on the chocolates and stuff. So, I'm one of those things that just came back to bite me in the ass, or I bit him in the ass, that's for sure. Not him, but the chocolate peanut butter lava cake. Yeah! Have you ever come across that where your taste buds are just so bland and boring, and there is that one little thing that just kind of perks you up, you know, food-wise? let me know in the comments down below. And thanks again, everybody, for the comments from last week as well. It's really great to see you guys interact and sharing and all that as well. Because, I'd like to know who else feels this kind of thing like I do, where it's just the same thing. And I love the food that I eat, but every now and then it's just that whole same thing, through that middle of the day thing, really, especially. So let me know. And so speaking of food, because, hey, why not, right? I did make a asparagus stuffed chicken breast. So a chicken breast, pound out nice flat, provolone cheese, and asparagus wrapped up. I made a simple little garlic onion sauce, wine sauce to go over it, and beautiful. It was. How's it taste? Yes, everybody? It was delicious. Oh, yes. And of course, it was so darn delicious that I started eating it before I even took a picture of it to put on Instagram. Next time I make it, I'll put pictures on there. But so again, that was great. That was something different, and I really enjoyed that taste. But that taste has come and gone, and then throughout. So hey, I'm only 3 years post-op, and we still struggle to some extent, right? So that's normal, and I'm normal. Yeah, if you want to call me normal. Yeah. So I got my addiction, I got my stuffed chicken. Oh, so we did a 5K run/walk this past weekend for a breast cancer awareness. And so we didn't run, we walked. And it was good because I do this, at the gym, on the treadmill or whatever. And they are two different worlds, completely two different worlds. When you're on a treadmill and when you're out on the streets, it really does make a difference. And I've done some 5Ks before, in the spring and stuff like that, which kind of bothered me, like my knee and all that stuff, the leg that doesn't work properly. And same thing again, this past weekend, where afterwards, like my body just it just shut right down, from that. But I still like to get out there and do that. And that's the thing. Would I have done this before? Yeah, I've done something like this before. Years ago, we used to do the Terry Fox run. And I suppose it wasn't that bad because the kids were little. So they were like sauntering along. Hats off to them for actually doing the whole thing back then. So I didn't really have that great exertion feeling because of, because we were taking so long to do it. So it was just kind of like a slow pace, right? I would never have been able to do that, though, at the pace that I was at now. So again, everything, there's a bit of a balance when it comes to weight loss surgery for me, and I know there's for some others out there as well. So here's the balance, right? Here's the crappy eating, and the addiction that I've had before and trying to cope with it. And then the plus side is being able to get out there and do something like this, whereas I wouldn't have before. You see that balance, right? So don't always put yourself down if you're having food struggles. And if you can't be that marathon runner that you want to be, but you can get out there and do the stuff that you couldn't before, be very proud of that. Because, again, it's unbelievable that I would get out there and do that at a good pace and actually feel good about it too. And man, oh man, never would have done that before. No way. So, again, thank you, weight loss surgery. I really appreciate it. So it was good. And then afterwards too. So after the run, our team was sponsored by a pita place. So we went there, and everyone was having pitas. No, I'm not going to have one. Because it was middle of the afternoon, or late, after lunchtime anyways, so I hadn't had lunch. I thought, no, it's okay, I'm not going to have anything, and I'll wait till I get home. And then after about 20 minutes, I'm just like, so I had half a pita. It was a chicken pita. And again, I've never gotten sick really from breads, so I had half a pita, the pita itself. Never felt ill from it at all, so that's a good thing. Did it make me like, oh my gosh, I gotta have more of these? No. So I had one, and again, so there's that allowance, right? I normally wouldn't do that if I was on my own and we were going to get something like that. I would, just have all the pita mixings, in a bowl without the pita itself. But I, accommodated to have this and allowed myself. It's now and then. It's okay to have, right? And that's part of being mindful when it comes to a food addiction. So knowing that I can have half a pita and say that's it, and I don't need any more of that pita. And, I don't want to go to the store now and buy pitas or anything like that. No. So the mindfulness of this whole weight loss thing is great, because now I know, okay, I can do that. Every now and then I will have something that is bready, because remember, I really cut out the bready bread carbs. So do that. So it was good. And yeah, it was delicious too, that's for sure. So that's everything in a nutshell for me for this week. So what are we going to do? We're going to kick off that whole peanut butter chocolate lava cake thing and move on to something else that I'm going to get addicted to, I'm sure, because that's just the nature of who I am. But again, I will find out down the road, and we'll carry on the way that we can carry on, right? So that's it. And that is it. So thanks again, everybody, for subscribing. I do appreciate your support. And don't forget, yes, to like the videos, because we always like to be liked and all that. You guys have a great week. Thanks again for watching. And remember, not every day is fantastic, but at least I have the opportunity to live every day. Until next time, take care and bye-bye.